of is yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes you have Plup for 65th. And
that's a rough life. Sometimes you have Lucky in the Moon for 65th.
Yeah.
Or Wizrobe and Mike Hayes. It's a crazy day.
we have a KJH versus S2J and losers.
Yeah, sometimes this happens too.
Yeah. And I'm happy to say that just looking at the stream queue that Professor Pro is in losers.
Yeah.
Not sad that, not happy that Professor
You're
Pro
happy as a coach. Yeah.
but I'm happy that Mango's a coach.
You're not happy for his as a human being. He's probably kind of sad right now. We don't celebrate that, but we do celebrate it when our boys are going on through the bracket. S2J and KJH. I don't actually know how often these guys have fought. I think that KJH doesn't usually make it quite far enough, but this is S2J's Falco.
In S2J's words, when they've played for fun, he calls KJH a total lame-o against Falcon. So
I can hear that. And oh, the flutter hush from S2J. He's coming out with this Falco in style.
And this is a call out to KJH, who's long complained about Falco and said that he's like awful at it.
Spot dot shine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, S2J just blowing up that first stock, 69% on him, Arizona.
And S2J's Falco is actually really good.
Yeah, we've seen it before at the Summit in character crew battles. We've seen it occasionally in bracket.
And occasionally on the Norwalk stream.
Right. Maybe not so good at the specific super technical stuff yet, though.
And I actually kind of like this play from a stage character standpoint because otherwise this would be Falcon on Yoshi's.
Right.
Even if he loses this, it throws out the Yoshi's pick.
Yeah, and if he keeps it even, it creates that threat. There's another downer, 3 to go, but at KJH, so many techs.
Yeah, of course KJH is going to nail that.
Yeah, the Ginger practice coming in the clutch.
Ooh, but the Cloud coming in from S2J too.
S2J finally able on that left side of the stage to get
no
the downer that
for
kills.
You.
Yeah. Looking like the soup Nazi out here.
Yeah.
Okay. And look at that recovery. S2J recovering not with Falcon. It's a nice relief. He has a lot more tools now to actually express himself off stage.
Ooh, wall jump like into Cloud.
Like the wall jump into up B onto Cloud. KJH not having any of it. Just keeps resetting in the center stage.
And KJH walling out with back airs works out for him.
Yeah.
Narrowly clips S2J.
But still a really, really close game. Well performed by S2J. That explosive first stock was great, but now KJH has slowly been inching his way back to the game. So we're going to need to see more of that from S2J.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, shine out of shield. The bane of unsafe Falco pressure.
Good DI to escape that from KJH. The weak hit would have been disastrous if he DI'd the other way.
Yo, these downers into jabs. S2J's Falco looks kind of like his Falcon.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Tonkin zone. The Tonkin. The swag. We're looking good here at the big house.
Ooh, spot dodge shine.
Oh, here we go. And yeah, another combo from S2J, getting a quick 34% and the lead in this set.
Ooh, misses the edge guard.
He just waits for it. That's another instance of KJH being excellent out of shield versus unsafe Falco pressure.
And to be fair, I thought S2J was going to go for a grab.
Yeah.
S2J thinking one step too far ahead.
Really excellent DI from KJH to live that and then immediately switch back to the edge.
Yeah, it's been good. A lot of these combos cut short because of the good DI from KJH.
Yeah, and at 122%, he is still not giving up the fight. Oh my gosh, he gets the first hit on Falco, but isn't able to follow up, and there is S2J.
And that's actually disastrous for KJH because it shows that, you know, when you play against Falcon, you want the Yoshis and maybe the FOD. You can't even pick Yoshis anymore in this matchup because, and then now you go to a big stage like Stadium, FD, or Dreamland, and he can pick Falcon.
Yeah, now there's a credible counter pick, and that really, really skews the matchup percentages between these two guys. And S2J, again, opening up with a huge combo.
And the funny thing is that now KJH is the one that has to adapt again, not S2J.
That being said, I think he probably prefers this matchup to the Falco.
Yeah, despite the fact that it's a secondary Falco, not a main.
Oh, S2J drifts a little bit too far. That looked really good for grabbing the edge to me.
I thought he was living.
Oh, trying to laser in the corner versus S2J full hopping at you.
And the one thing I'm noticing from S2J is he's hesitating on his confirm. So he gets the clean hit that could lead to a knee, and then he dashes backwards as if he doesn't think he's going to get the hit.
But this time he does get the hit. There's the reverse knee.
Stomp, you literally get an eternity.
Stomp, it's as free as you could possibly
you can
ask
order
for.
a coffee. You can get Szechuan sauce at McDonald's. Like,
you can make Rick and Morty memes and then complain about people making Rick and Morty memes.
Yeah.
The meta continues in all sorts of directions. Oh, he goes for the pure stomp.
I actually like that because it would have read a spot dodge and a roll into the stage.
Yeah. I do like that KJH didn't take the bait, though, and added that little bit of delay to his next choice.
Yeah. And S2J getting the next kill again.
All right.
Ooh, and
great position for KJH. Yeah.
S2J looks pretty frustrated. That's like the second big mistake he has to get the second death on him.
Yeah, this game still looking pretty even, just like last game. Doesn't really matter the character. These guys are going toe-to-toe. Speaking of toe-to-toe.
You can't miss those techs.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of toe-to-toe, need a knee.
Ooh, and he just gets to grab.
A little bit of the dash dance there from S2J to keep himself going. What a neutral air. That was the unexpected choice there.
Oh, and he reads KJH going to the ledge. KJH, he had no reason to go there. S2J could only cover the ledge in that scenario because he jumped off stage.
Yeah, and what a stock from S2J, and he goes for the down B. Might have been a misclick, but here comes S2J. He gets the first knee. Now is at a clear advantage over KJH, who has not gotten really any big openings in this set.
And he's intentionally missing a lot of techs, thinking that S2J would, or he's just missing techs at this point. I don't know what else to say. Maybe he thinks that it's like Wizzy where he's going for the regrab, so it makes it tricky, but S2J going for the knee every time or to stomp.
Yeah. There's the start of something from KJH. I love that laser turnaround instead of the shine turn around the edge like we just saw there.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
yeah,
he misses the edge completely, and S2J eats that for breakfast.
Oh, we get a replay right there.
Yep, reset.
This combo goes a really long time.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to go to a small stage. I hear Falco. We're going back to Yoshi's.
Yeah, he takes it back. He says, I think I want another piece of that secondary.
It's pretty nice that S2J now has a secondary that's good enough to beat top 30 to top 20 level players.
Yeah, I think that he'll never truly have to give up on the Captain Falcon if he has a secondary that's viable.
Yeah.
Because Captain Falcon is actually pretty good against some of the matchups that his Falcon might struggle with at the start. Peach, maybe Puff.
Ooh.
Oh, he goes deep and gets the wall jump in order to edge guard KJH.
He has some creativeness right there.
Yeah. He's getting a A+ from his kindergarten teacher.
Yeah. Creativity.
Yeah, creativity.
Unfortunately, creativity in college doesn't really pay off.
Yeah.
It's the reverse. It gets worse as you get older in school. Crouch cancel not going to work there. Too high of a percent for you to just CC it.
Falco's forward smash always just feels so emotionally debilitating.
Yeah, especially when you read the DI away.
Right.
And they die at 70. Falco secondary.
Yeah, Falco secondary. Anytime something bad happens, it's just because it's his secondary. Say Falco secondary.
Yeah. Drops 2 stocks in a row at really low percentages.
Yep, but KJH still had really high percent on him the whole time, so he's able to even that up real quick. S2J now fighting against this invincible Fox.
Ooh, and he reads the tech.
Ooh, he just barely misses that get-up attack.
Ooh, KJH walling with these full hops.
I'm actually very surprised that second shine went through. KJH dropped his shield after the first shine missed. A little bit of an accidental bait, it seems like.
So right now, KJH is enticing S2J to try to hit a shield, and KJH is just trying to go I want to get a shine out of shield.
Right.
So playing a little bit more defensive, waiting for a shine to come out, and you see a lot of these shine out of shields coming out from KJH.
Yeah, but S2J, to his credit, has been able to avoid them a lot this game.
Yeah, it's just good presence of mind not to overhit the shield and hit it poorly so that KJH can't get those.
That was almost so good. 2 lasers, but KJH still able to get to the edge and bring out this stock.
Close match. KJH with a slight lead.
Yeah. And he's looking, again, this is his loser's bracket run, potentially his tournament stock if S2J is able to even it up. This game is so important.
Right now, KJH has a lot of momentum. S2J struggling to get a hit, but this is because of just how KJH has changed his playstyle. Sitting and shield a lot.
Ooh, 2 jabs. These guys are just slobber knockering, and there it is, KJH with the 2 stock. And that's a little bit of hope there, because if he can put away that Falco, then it gives him a lot better matchups on the smaller stages.
We're going to see a big stage again.
Yep. Here we go on Battlefield. KJH trying to make the comeback after S2J goes up 2-0 on him in the loser's bracket here at the big house. One of these guys is going to be out real soon.
Ooh.
The roll in read classics from the Captain Falcon main.
The tech chase has been mostly on point, adding 58 damage. Pretty good stuff.
Oh my gosh, he just gets shined out of nowhere, and KJH refreshes the ledge.
But
that is really bad.
As good as the S2J's on-stage game has been, he's been finding himself off-stage for random reasons.
Yeah, on both characters.
Yeah. And good stuff to Kalindi for capitalizing, though. Some of those were a little bit tricky. They're not trivial to cover.
Yeah. But there's the need to keep things even. S2J now sitting at 3 stocks, KJH as well. Playing around the platforms a lot. KJH a little bit in the better of this situation, I think. He's getting just this little bitty tip percentage until he can go in more confidently on S2J.
It's a little nerve-wracking whenever KJH gets pinned down into a tech chase opportunity.
These guys have been missing a lot this game. That has been, they've had like a 30% hit ratio on their moves.
Yeah, part of it is they're playing a little bit conservative, so they're more functioning to wall out your opponent more than trying to aim to get a hit.
Yeah.
And KJH is not biting anymore on rolling into the stage. Instead, he's been tech rolling away a lot, and S2J hasn't been able to adapt to that yet.
Yeah, there's the down smash coming through from KJH. Pretty easy edge guard if he can get the edge here.
But doesn't.
Yeah, he accidentally misses it with the re-grab on Firebox. But that's okay.
Yeah. This time he just has to hold the ledge.
Yeah. Obviously, KJH, a Michigan local and the Midwest hero, trying to keep himself alive at the big house. But S2J has had great runs at the big house as well in the loser's bracket.
Yeah. Oh, no edge guard. Easy cover with the side B. Thought that KJH was going to go a little bit further. That's why he threw the back air.
Yeah.
Ends up missing.
Alrighty, there's that back air.
Still, that was a really good, extra percentage from KJH that stock, adding 50 damage.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say that these guys are playing a little bit with the morning jitters. Their punishes aren't what you expect for the most part.
They're just playing tentative.
Right. I think that the pressure of the loser's bracket run is really impacting their in-game play. And I think that the first player to kind of get over that will be able to pull ahead in this set, because right now at the default state of tentativeness, it's S2J that's getting more advantages. We go from KJH.
Wow.
That's a little bit better. A little bit of life.
Good fall. Good reactions there. Most people would have actually tech rolled left.
Yeah.
If I were to guess that situation.
All right, KJH now cooking, gets the back throw on S2J. A crouch cancel that doesn't lead to anything. See, that's one of those places where you'd expect a very clean KJH to be able to continue his punish.
Right now, KJH is playing super defensive, and it's really working out. And he's stopping.
What did S2J call him? How did he describe his playstyle?
Lame.
Lame. All right. But here on the commentary desk, of course, we don't think it's lame. It's tactical. It's defensive.
Tactical. Yes.
Yes. And it's gotten him the lead, and it's given him the game, and now he's evened up the set. We're going to game 5.
And so right now, the tech chases, the reads, the guesses on the follow-ups haven't been working out. KJH is reacting a little bit better. As soon as he sees S2J jump in place, he's just saying, okay, you're doing that, I'm just going to tech in place too.
But S2J commits to Captain Falcon for the game 5 showdown, respecting KJH's win over him and the advantages on this stage particularly.
Another game 5.
Yeah, and another comeback to get to the game 5. Either comebacks in the set count or comebacks in the stock count have been really, really common this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, he's no longer teching in. S2J keeps going for it.
Yeah, he went for the tech and stop there, expecting a roll to the right after he got on the platform. S2J misses the grab, yeah.
And now he gets popped up. Yeah, just not good.
But here's the chase down from KJH. Yeah, just waiting for the unsafe. That was actually probably the very, very edge of that hitbox. I think the S2J spaced those jabs almost well, but ultimately if you're jabbing on shield against Fox, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah. Okay. If you can't edge guard him, you just combo them into knee.
Yeah. All right, S2J looking for a bit of momentum. So is KJH, trying to keep themselves alive in the loser's bracket. This is one of these guys is going to be their last game for the Big House until next year. And of course, like you've been talking about, the Summit spot is still in play. If you want to make the crazy losers bracket run that we've seen from S2J, the crazy string of wins that we have seen from KJH as well, this is where it all has to start. But wow, the down smash from S2J.
And finally, S2J catches on. He says, I know you're going to attack roll away, and he gets a lethal punish there.
Yeah, so now KJH, the onus is on him to adapt as the timer on that clock and on the stock count keeps going down. But look at these up tilts. So much damage on S2J.
I think it's just fine. He just can't get hit by these stray hits like that.
Yeah, he got hit by a stray hit, and there's the grab, and S2J now trying to choke down his prey, but a get-up attack.
And I like that S2J is going for the re-grab instead of guessing the stomp.
Still going for it, and he gets the edge. No punish there. KJH able to slip on with the Firefox.
Ooh, another roll away.
Wow, just the bare miss.
Okay, now the punish game has activated for S2J.
Yeah, and he's sitting at a 2-stock lead. Now we've seen the comebacks on this, but S2J is looking for the end of this set as KJH locked in the corner versus this Falcon. He fights his way out with the neutral air. Falcon trying to go for this grab. S2J. What a dash dance. What a tomahawk grab. And into the knee. That's him going forward.
Good stuff to S2J to piece that together because he's always been tech rolling away.
Right.
S2J was always going for the tech in place.
Now here's what I'm wondering, and you could give me some insight as a coach or as an analyst. Do you think S2J noticed that tech habit earlier and then saved the read until the very end when it counted the most?
I don't think so because it caused him the FD game.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And then he started going for the regrabs again, and it shook KJH into this awkward scenario where I think S2J just pieced together, how are you going to tech? And that's the story of the last three stocks of Stadium.